What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. And as you can see, we've done a little more work down here at the lakefront property. Got a lot of these shrubs, got a lot of the limbs, all that out of the way. Now you can actually see the 100-year-old rock house, however old it is. Supposedly it's over 100 years old. But this is one thing that really stood out to us when we were looking at this property. We were like, how awesome would that be to own something historic like this? We don't actually know what it is. We're still trying to talk to old timers and some locals around here. Just a little history about this is a lake. It is on Lake Hudson here in Salina, Oklahoma. And I don't remember how many years ago, but before the lake, there was a creek that went through here. And back in the 20s or 30s, I believe, there was a huge sawmill just up the creek here. And there was actually an old railroad system that went right by here. I don't know how close it was to this rock building, but I do know some years prior from now it was used as a pump house. It actually had a pump in there and had piping or something that went down to the old creek, and they pumped water up to farmland up here, and they would actually irrigate crops and the farm with it. So that's just a little history that we do know. We're still trying to find out some more stuff. And one thing that Rachel and I want to do is we want to I don't want to say refurbish or remodel, but we want to kind of renovate, I guess might be the word, this old building. Definitely needs a new roof. As you can see, it's got some trees growing on it. That's something we got to take care of here pretty quick before we can do anything. But now we finally got everything cleared where we can get, you know, trucks in here, we can get equipment in here, we can get our tools right to it. And I don't know, we might put maybe like a tiny house over here. We might put some sheds up here, something where we can stay in for a night or two if we want to. You just never know what we're gonna do. So be sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And I am making this video today because I need your guys' help. The last time I had the tractor out here, I was digging around, cleaning up some of the brush and stuff, and I found something that I did not know that was on this property. So let's go over here and take a look, and I want to get your guys' opinion and see what you think. So you guys remember the last video, I was down here with the backhoe, and over here I was showing you guys this little foundation, and we were kind of cleaning the trees out of all this. This foundation was already cracked and kind of messed up because it had all these tree roots and big trees growing through all of it, so it all cracked the concrete and stuff. But this is gonna have to be cleaned up. But I don't know what this was, and this isn't what I'm talking about, but there is all the tractor equipment right there. Here is an old case tractor, and I don't know much about these old tractors like this, but it seems pretty cool. Some of you people that watch might know a little bit more about it, like what model this might be. I don't have a clue. I haven't really looked it up, but I'd kind of like to know. I don't know what we'll do with this, but this isn't what I need help with either. But if you want to leave a comment down below, if you know what model of tractor this is or what year or anything, I would just kind of be curious. But like I said, it is a case. As you can see right there, it says case. Got an old metal seat on it. I don't know much about these, like I said. I don't know if it's a real old one, because I think the real old ones only had like the single wheel up front, but it's definitely old for sure. So I'm gonna walk a little bit more back here. So the more that we come down here and work, the more things we find. And let me show you this old foundation right here. So I'm guessing there used to be a house that sat right here. You can kind of see the old rock foundation, and even cooler than that is look at this old rock chimney. That thing goes like 25-30 feet up, all handmade. That is super old, no telling how old. I can't wait to get a metal detector down here and start using it to kind of look around a little bit. But something that caught my eye the other day as I was kind of cleaning up things and all that, right off the side of this house foundation, I found this metal pipe right here, and I'm standing on what seems to be a concrete slab. And one thing that come to mind when I seen this was a water well. To me, this looks like a steel casing that they line the water wells with when they dig them. But as you can see down in there, it's full of dirt and stuff. So I don't know. I don't think I have a tape measure. I'm gonna say that's probably about 8 inches in diameter pipe. So it sounds something like this might be something that they used to line the wells with back in the old days. I think they always use steel. Nowadays, sometimes they use plastic and some other things, I think, but I know back when they first started drilling the water wells, they always lined them with the steel casing, and they usually built some kind of like a well house over it. So it would make sense. That is why this little concrete slab is right here, and then just right here was the old house, maybe. I don't know. But one thing I want to do today is I got some post hole diggers and a rock bar, and I kind of want to try to clean this out, see if I can clean it out a little bit to see if it's filled all the way in, or maybe there's just a little bit of sediment at the top. I mean, how awesome would that be to already have a well dug here where all we will have to do is get a pump, get some water line and electricity, and then we could pump all the fresh water we wanted. I mean, that would be really ideal. But like I said, I don't know what else it would be. I kind of thought, well, maybe it's some kind of a root cellar, or maybe it's like a bunker or storm cellar or something like that. But I don't see anything else. I don't see any doors to anything anywhere. But who knows? So I'm gonna grab these post hole diggers and take a closer look at it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. But let's see what I can figure out real quick. This video is sponsored by Decked, and we're partnering with Decked for their ultimate tailgate giveaway. Just in time for football season, Decked wants to help you have the ultimate tailgate. One lucky winner is going to get a Decked product of their choice, a Yeti 45 hard cooler, a Traeger Ranger wood pellet grill, and a $500 gas card. It's the Decked Ultimate Tailgate Giveaway. So I've had this Decked drawer system for going on about a year now, installed in this Toyota Tacoma, and I don't know how I ever lived without it. So whether we're going fishing, hunting, or just coming down here to the lakefront property, keeping everything organized and weatherproof is very important to us. And with dual drawers that roll out about waist height, each one can bear about 200 pounds, it does not get any easier than the Decked drawer system. Decked is 100% made in the USA and backed by a lifetime, no-hassle warranty with a second-to-none customer service team ready to answer all your questions. If you're ready to declutter or keep everything from rolling around in the bed of your truck, click on the link down in the description below or go to decked.com/hidden height for your chance to enter the end of summer giveaway. Okay, so it was pretty much just dirt on top, but now it seems like we're getting down into the rock. Oh, there's a good sized rock right there. So one thing I've noticed, there's a lot of glass in there. There's a lot of glass that's down in there, so I'm thinking somebody probably tried to fill this in. Yeah, there's another big piece of glass. Look at this. Look like a lid to some kind of old glass jar. See that? And then this big piece there. So I'm just guessing that there was like a well house here or something and it burnt down. Who knows? lots more glass. Okay, so I see something. Let me see if I can get a flashlight and show you guys. Okay, so here's the casing. I'm gonna shine a light on it now. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but back right there where the light is concentrated, I don't know if you guys can see that kind of hole there, but it looks like it's starting to open up to a cavity. I don't know if that's like a well. I don't know, guys, but as you can see, there's more rocks and stuff down there. I'm going to try to bust them out and then just kind of keep digging. It almost looks like it kind of curves back to the right a little bit. But there's definitely a rock right there in the way. I got to try to bust it out. Man, that's a big rock. Well, we moved it just a hair. It was lodged in there. I got a little slack, and I don't know if I can grab it or not. I got it. Look at this. This big old rock was in there. Now, see if I can go a little further. Man. I think this is an old water well and somebody just poured a bunch of rocks and dirt and stuff in there to try to plug it up. And now it's kind of hard for me to get these down in there and actually operate them to where I can squeeze and grab anything. I don't know if I can reach it by hand or not. There's definitely more rocks. Man. Well, I just punched through something, it feels like. Oh, now we're getting a little deeper. Oh, man. Well, it's definitely something that somebody's filled up, and what it looks like is there's a lot of debris from something that had burned down, and it looks like ash kind of mixed in with all of it. So I'm guessing it's either this house burnt down or this well house right here, and I just kind of used a bunch of it to try to fill this in for whatever reason. And I don't know if I can grab any more or not. More rocks. So whoever did this definitely didn't want anybody, seems like they didn't want anyone using this well again. Oh, it's busting pretty good. Rachel and the kids have just pulled up. I can't grab any more now. I'm gonna have to get different tools.
Hi, Dad.
That says, how was school?
Good. What are you doing?
Trying to see if I can dig this out.
Whoa.
I think it lives down in there.
Holy cow. That's big.
I think someone went and filled it with rocks and stuff, because you can tell that it's got a lot of glass and stuff in it. Looks like stuff that burnt. And they put down in there. It was filled all the way to right here.
Dang.
Let me get the camera
Good
to
job,
show
Dad.
Maybe. Alright, show you guys. It's probably about 4 foot down now. I can't hardly grab any more of that without getting some kind of longer special tools, but that's where we're at now.
There's another.
Okay, so I got a few more rocks out. There's the pile I got there. So there's like a layer of dirt, layer of rock, layer of dirt. So I can only get so much at a time. And I'm gonna try to show you guys how far I got. So I'm about 5 to 6 foot down, and I know it's hard to see on camera, but that right there is another rock, and I can't quite squeeze the post hole diggers down in there and squeeze it to bring it up. But yeah, I don't know, we made a little bit of a progress. I'm definitely thinking now that is definitely some old water well. Whether it went bad, maybe it collapsed down below. Maybe the people that lived here before was done using it. Maybe they got on rural water or something. And who knows, maybe the people that own this land that didn't even live here seen there was a hole in the ground. They didn't want no chance of no animals falling down in there. So maybe they just threw a bunch of rocks and stuff in there. And there's not really any way to know how deep it is. So I don't know, what do you do? I think it's worth trying to figure out a way to keep getting those rocks out of there, and maybe seeing if we can't clean it out. I don't know. Maybe some of you that has been around some of this stuff a little more than I have, maybe you guys know, maybe someone owns a well drilling company or something. Is there things you can do to clean that out? Is there something I can make, or is there a service you can call? I'm sure a well drilling company could come back out here and maybe they could bore that out and just grind all them rocks up and suck them back up or something. I don't know. So that's why I'm asking you guys for help. Anyone that knows or has ever dealt with something like this in previous experience, leave a comment down below and let us know what would you guys do. Is it worth bringing someone out here, maybe a professional, to look at it and see how far that hole is and see if they can clean it out, and then us repurpose it as a water well? I think the going rate right now, I think it's $100 every 10 foot or something like that to drill a new well with the casing, I think is what it is on average. So you know, I don't know, being down here towards the water, you know, we're a lot lower elevation right down here. To hit water, I don't think it'll be that far. A lot of these older wells are probably only like 50, 60, 70 feet, which I know I can't dig that far by hand, but maybe if a truck could come out here that had a professional well auger digger thing on it, they could come out here and maybe set up, and it might not be that big a deal because it already has the casing. Maybe they could just clean it out real easy. I don't know. So I'm asking for your guys' opinions, help on what to do. Hopefully somebody knows, but how cool would it be to have a functioning well on the property? And if we could use this existing casing, and if there was good water down there, I mean, we could test it and all that. We could get a pump and throw down in there some water line, hook up electric, and we'd have some flowing water. But anyways, I just wanted to make this short little video and show you guys what I found, because I wanted to ask your guys' opinion and advice, because I know we got a lot of older people that watch that know a lot more than me, a lot of people that grew up with stuff like this and has probably dealt with similar situation. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. What do you think I should do to try to get this thing cleaned out, or is it even worth messing with? Like this video, and we'll see you next time.